have you faced any embarrassing moment or awkward moment in the public show?
Yes. Oh, yes, absolutely. Yeah. Actually, it was also embarrassing when I was performing in front of the owner because
Oh,
instead of flipping over his shoulder, my partner's
hmm.
shoulder, I just hit him in the face and with my
Oh,
body and
yeah.
almost broke his nose.
Oh,
And it was so embarrassing. Yeah, my mind just went blank. And I'm on
yeah, exactly.
stage and I just started doing this. And I was trying to remember what I was supposed to
Yeah,
do.
exactly. I
Hi, how are you?
I am great, and I'm really waiting for you for your reservation.
Well, I'm really happy to talk to you, to meet you. And so,
Yes, and ma'am, where are you from?
I'm from Canada.
Oh, Canada. Okay, and I'm from India.
Nice. Where in India are you from?
I'm from eastern part of India, and my city name is Kolkata.
Kolkata. Oh,
Yeah,
okay. Yeah,
yeah.
nice.
Do
I've
you
actually
know?
heard. I've
Oh,
heard of it. I haven't
okay,
been
okay.
there, but I know a few cities, a little about it.
Yes,
So,
and yeah, go
mhm.
on.
You know, continue. I was going to ask
No,
more
no, no.
questions.
Okay, and yeah, I noticed that you were a circus player. Am I right?
Yes, I was a
Oh,
circus performer.
okay, circus performer. So
Hmm.
I'm very curious to know that how did you spend that time, like being a circus performer, that you had to take a lot of risk.
Well, I was just doing dancing, so it wasn't
Okay,
too risky. My personal performance. Right now, I'm learning an aerial performance.
okay,
It's called a lyra, which is a big
Lira,
hoop
yeah,
that hangs in the
yeah.
ceiling. Yeah.
Oh my God,
So
that is also risk, right? That is risky.
that one is more risky, yes. But I've
Mm.
fallen out of it before, and I didn't hurt myself. And okay, that wasn't so bad. It helped me a lot to
Yeah,
continue forward without without too much fear. So I
great,
have
great. That's really
I
great.
have yeah, I have a friend of mine. She's been doing it for 17 years. So she knows a lot about it. She's very knowledgeable
Mm.
about safety, about movements, about everything. So she's been helping me kind of start to learn this. And at
Okay.
some point, I would
Oh,
like
wow.
to do more performances with it. Yeah. So
Good, very good.
it's super fun.
And ma'am, yeah, it's for fun also, and it is new. I can say that it is a thing that you could explore and you enjoyed
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, definitely. You know, it was really funny. I had the first show I ever did, I was dancing. And right before we went out and did the first performance, we were showing the owner of the circus. And this is a routine I
Oh,
had done several times, but I was feeling nervous. It was the first time that I was
yeah.
really on stage and I was trying to make a good
Oh,
impression. And one of my job was I get carried out and they put me down and then I
oh,
do a dance with a partner and then I flip over his shoulder and he picks me up.
oh, yeah.
And I've done this movement and I forgot. I was nervous and when we're nervous, we don't perform as well. And
Yeah.
there's
Oh, that's true.
because the stress part of your
Mhm.
brain called in the
Exactly,
amygdalas
exactly.
is now using all of that
Yeah,
that
and also,
energy.
yeah.
Mhm.
And have you faced any embarrassing moment or awkward moment in the public show?
Yes. Oh, yes, absolutely. Yeah. Actually, it was also embarrassing when I was performing in front of the owner because
Oh,
instead of flipping over his shoulder, my partner's
hmm.
shoulder, I just hit him in the face and with my
Oh,
body and
yeah.
almost broke his nose.
Oh my,
And it was so embarrassing and the owner said, "Okay, you have to switch positions because you
yeah.
can't do that in a show."
You
And I
can
was
do
like,
that. Yeah.
"Okay, yeah." But then it was an hour before the show. So when we got on stage, I'm now doing a new movement, a new position.
And then
And
you have to
I
catch it.
just, yeah, my mind just went blank. And I'm on
Yeah, exactly.
stage and I just started doing this. And I was trying to remember what I was supposed to
Yeah,
do.
exactly. Good.
And then so there's 3 performances per show. And the second one, in a big flamingo costume, and I almost fell off the stage. And then the third one, I knocked off a part of my costume.
Okay.
And in the middle of the show, so this is all in front of an audience.
Oh my God.
And so I now have this big giant hat that I'm holding in my hand, and I'm struggling. I'm still dancing and trying to get it back on my face.
Yeah.
So it was all very embarrassing. But the cool thing is that once I got off stage, I realized I made a mistake in everything I did. Nobody died. The world didn't stop moving. I didn't die. It was a little embarrassing, but then I realized, the show just goes on. There's just another show right after that.
Yeah.
And it was a very cool experience to kind of help me with my fear of failure, my fear of making mistakes. So it continues. It doesn't really matter.
Exactly. And ultimately the show ended up smoothly.
Yeah. Well, this show just continued on, and then we did another show, and it went great. No mistakes. So it was really funny. It was a very cool experience. And I talked with
exactly.
I talked with a juggler after, and he said he broke his foot in the middle of the show, and he just did ta-da, hobbled off the stage. He was like, ah!
Oh my God.
And he told me,
really pathetic. You can't express your pain in front of the public. Yeah.
Yeah.
The
well,
running
you
show.
just get up. Yeah, you just kind of get off stage, but the show continues, and then you do it again, and hopefully it's better.
Yeah,
very cool.
Exactly. And how long are you performing in the circus?
Oh, I only performed for like one fair, doing dancing, because as circus performers, you can choose to stay in you perform for a fair or a show or a thing. And then I liked dancing. I really liked the experience. The people were really nice, but I would like to do something different. So if I go back to the circus, I would like to do it on the ring instead. It was more fun.
And I must say that you have really a lot of guts to do something innovative, right?
Thank you. Well, to be honest, I didn't realize I was afraid of the stage until I was on stage, and I thought, oh, this is a good time to learn that being in front of an audience is scary. But it was it was a really cool experience. So thank you for you also are doing videos in front of a live audience. Does it ever scare you?
Yeah, maybe a lot of times, and sometimes same problem like you, that I know that word, but in that situation I can't remember that word. So I have to try something new in my posture and in my gesture, and sometimes smile. Then sometimes I ask to the audience for another question, then I switch to that question I forgot, then I answered. I remembered.
Cool. Yeah, that's very cool. I think for me, I like Cambly. Talking to people doesn't make me nervous, but I think talking to a camera where I can't interact with the audience would make me feel weirder. So do you think it's easier for you to talk to a person or just talk in front of a camera?
When I interact with my Cambly tutors like you, it is fun. It is really a smoothing way. But when I interact with the audience, then it will be more difficult.
Yeah, there's a part of you that goes, don't make mistakes or you will be...
Yeah, exactly. And after, because it is live after all. Otherwise, you can edit that part when you got nervous or when you forgot that word, then you can edit. But in live, you can't do it.
Yeah, in live, you just have to be who you are. And that's true.
That's true.
Yeah, very cool. Very cool. I think that we get nervous in front of an audience or to not make mistakes more so than a lot of people are more afraid of an audience than they are of heights. So they would rather fall.
Me also.
You're afraid of heights?
Yeah, I'm afraid of heights.
Fair enough. What scares you more, the audience or heights?
Oh, it is really tough question. I think height.
Heights. Okay. See, that's logical, but I think a lot of people are more afraid of audiences because they might get ejected and kicked out of the
life.
village.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
And
if you get kicked out of the
so
village,
nice to talk to you, ma'am. Thank you very
yes.
much
Oh, we're
for
out
your
of time.
company.
It was really nice talking to you too. Thank
Hope to
you.
see you soon again a lot of times because I subscribe to Cambly.
Perfect. Yes, anytime. It was a pleasure talking to you.
Yeah, and
Really
I have
enjoyed it.
some free minutes also on Cambly.
You have some what?
I have some free minutes on Cambly,
Free
so I
minutes.
can use.
Yes. Well, I would happily snatch those up.
Yeah,
So
sure,
it was
sure.
nice to meet you.
Bye bye. Take care.
You too.